We're going to cut this thing. All right, everybody. First of all, I'd like to say thank you very much for being here with us today. It's an honor for us to be able to attach such a wonderful energy, such a wonderful life that was lived by that is being lived, I should say, by Mr. Gil Shorts. I mean, there's really not much that I could say personally, because I've never actually met him. I've spoken on the phone with him about 3 or 4 times, and I've picked his brain. I've asked him questions that I don't ask anybody just because I know they're not going to know the answers. and he's always given me some great answers that have actually allowed me to move forward and to continue growing spiritually. It's an honor. It's an honor again to have that energy come in and form a part of the energy that is the Witch's Garden as well. And we're going to go ahead and cut this. Yeah. And Freddie's going to be reading some of Gil's poetry. We're naming it the Gil Schwartz Wisdom Visions Spiritual Arts Library at the Witch's Garden.
Sounds wonderful.
Long name. There we go.
Very good.
We'll just leave it right there.
Okay, and if you would just all come in closer, if you could. Sorry. Okay. I don't think I'm going to sit. I think I'm going to stand. Yeah. Okay. If I get weak, then I'll. Okay. I just wanted to start. Gil has a wonderful website, which was really kind of initiated by my son Nat. He did all of the work for the workshop along with a friend of Gil's whose name is Connie Scanlon, who is a designer. And it's called wisdomvisions.com. And he introduces it by asking, welcome to my WEB web, and that stands for Whole Life Energy Bond. So my WEB site, SIGHT. He says, writing like music can capture and share life from the soul's point of view. Drawn along the mystic's path since youth, I recorded these as vessels for the precious experiences and awarenesses, the glimpses that have come my way. They express the marvels of the inner world and reveal something of the hidden truth beyond us. They help me remain attentive to appreciate life beyond simply my worldly self's view. Beauty calls us and is a means to transcend the momentary, to appreciate the cosmic, the divine in the moment. And I'm going to read a series of his poems from his book, Seamus Songs. The first one, he did a series with an Indian, I can't remember his name, a Native American Indian, and he was given the medicine name of Shantu Ya. Crazy Owl. It stands for Crazy Owl. And the first one I want to read is his poem called Crazy Owl. Born with the slivered moon in his beak, torn between two worlds, this one that seems and the one that is. Mad bird hangs onto both, entranced by his agony, lust and illumination blaze with each breath. Mad man of my soul sings out between moans. My joy is in the shimmering, not the one realm, nor the other, but the in-between realm, where neither and both are, the shimmering. Crazy Owl bathes in the dust, twists his head round front to back, strikes in the dead of night silently, eyes fixed in cold frenzy. Crazy Owl is a turnaround man, star man, ape, and angel merged. This is one of my favorites, and it's called The Sign.
That's my favorite too.
Yeah, is it okay? Make the sign with your naked hand in the frozen mud. There in the middle of the road. With your hand still bleeding, go into the town and make the sign on the walls. The sacred sign will be pure red on those black walls. Write it on pieces of paper that you will leave everywhere. Solitary and quietly they will come to it. Driving his wagon of hay, the farmer will see it beneath his horse's hooves. Drunks and lovers will come to it late at night, glaring from the walls. Old men and little children will find the paper scraps. One by one, they will feel it, and they who feel it must seek to know it. It is humble man's work. If you mark your real name, it will confuse them. Then it will take them longer. You understand, it must come to them as a personal message from someone unknown or from some god. That way, they're free to decide. Naturally self-enslaving, they must be given no choice but freedom. In freedom, they will be forced to the necessary conclusion. Any sign would do, you know. A circle or a picture of a cow, anything at all. We only use this sign because it is the secret and center of the universe. But any other would do as well. You will remember now. Make the sign in the road, on the walls, in the nooks and crannies, on the scattered pieces of paper. Then, when you have finished, forget it all. Later on, when walking through the town, you might notice this strange mark, and perhaps one day may seek to know it yourself. Good. Thank you, Zach. It came off, so here, I'm going to give it to you as I finish. This one is called, can you hear okay?
I can hear perfectly. Thank you very much. I'd like to read one when you're done, actually.
You what?
I would like to read one when you're done.
Oh, absolutely. Any one of these, or do you have?
No, I have one in particular.
Which one?
No, I'm going to read one.
No, I wonder it's one of the ones.
Oh, well, maybe.
That's just what I was reading. Why don't you read it now?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Thank you. We're about to read that one. That is one of my favorite, actually. It's called Endarkenment. There is a way of darkness, as there is a way of light, a descending to the source, as there is an ascension. Shadow defines the face of the one that would otherwise seem flat and lifeless. The lover's kiss is torment to the heart as well as bliss. The maker's clasp can crush as well as bring to creation. Do not simplify this mystery. Do not fear sunder the whole. Dip your being deep into the wonder, beyond choice, into waiting revelation.
Thank you. It was perfect because that was exactly my next one. Okay.
As a matter of fact, I told him I'm going to write a song about that.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Oh, here's that. Another
It
one.
is really, really nice.
The next one is called Fierce. Stay here. It's called Fierce Fire of My Being. I'm going to start again. Fierce fire of my being incinerates me, consumes my life breath by breath. The flames lick through bowels and brain, illuminate, sear my senses into howling light. A furnace of knowing engulfs and smelts my tiny self into the all. The cosmos dissolves, atoms and nebulae, then reappears with the rise and fall of my breath. What I seek is what seeks me, from inside every being and thing. Refractions of consciousness, the 10,000 things God hides in. Just two to go. This one is called Birthing is Not a Once and Forever Thing. The first birth is just a jump start to get the blood moving and the lungs fit to laugh or scream. The next morning takes place in the day-to-day, coming into being and passing away. Remember, all you witness is your own great soul evolving. And I wanted to finish with, oops, No, I'm sorry, there are two more. In the walk of the Spirit, a step is taken that aims for nothing until the place is shown. The foot then firmly placed where no place was before. Another step in faith, another revelation. As the rearward foot releases its hold, in reaching urgency, its weight-supporting spot weakens, dissolves. All that is left is a trail of has-beenness. In the eternal plane lie these hazy tracings, sometimes wandering, confused, often alone, yet striving, yearning for light. Who is to follow a trail wrought of faith and destiny, except one who could only believe? Who is to step from a place graced solid to where there is no place at all, save one who has no other way to go? And I wanted to finish with his merge with the cosmic WEB. That is, light beings or ETs, I can't tell, but unquestionably, they come with highest caring and intent. They surround my head with different and precise tasks. They work in synchronicity. They open my skull along the sutures, painlessly performing directly on my brain, on my psyche. Leads are placed to 40 or 50 nodal points. They fuse to the flesh and become expanding antennas. My consciousness is shifted higher, more open, permeable, ecstatic. I witness those leads fused to other leads, likewise projecting from other beings' brains and psyches. Some resemble mine, some very much do not. Raised to another realm of consciousness, I now experience the resonance of all our individual beings in the overriding harmonic of the whole life energy bond. In visionary sight, I perceive we are each part's selves in this cosmic brain, yet we remain unique. I am still I in this infinite I. I am but a speck in the mind's far reaches, yet through the whole life energy pond, its thoughts move through my being, shift my inner sense of knowing, like bone-trembling plate tectonics, like watching an orange-yellow moon swallowed and reborn through eclipse. Thank you all very, very much.
We've got refreshments back here for free.